Dear Wendy, I'm letting my bangs grow. After all, I want to look my absolute best when I go to court and see Paul. I want him to drool when he sees me.
All eyes are now on accused killer Paul Bernardo in a downtown.
The jury will hear from Karla Homolka.
In July 1995, Paul Bernardo went on trial in Toronto for the abduction, rape, and murder of teenagers Leslie Mahaffey and Kristen French.
Videotapes said to depict chilling.
The prosecution's star witness, his former wife, Karla Homolka, already in prison for her part in those crimes and in the death of her sister.
It's all part of a deal she struck with the Crown in exchange for one thing: her testimony against Paul Bernardo.
She describes her role as both victimizer and victim.
If I didn't turn the water tap off completely, he'd hit me. If I didn't say the right thing, he'd hit me. He held knives to my throat. He told me I better watch my back. He said, always watch your back with me. Her feet were tied with that electrical cord that he had used to kill Leslie. And there was electrical cord around her neck.
I think that the country, and I think that the women in this country in particular, never believed a word she said. Didn't like the deal that they made and had a feeling that there was more to Karla Homolka than meets the eye.
And I thought for sure he was.
We were able to get the tapes of the police interviews with her, and they actually don't take the form very much of the classic police interview, which is, you know, the camera in the corner with, you know, one person in the other corner and the cop asking questions. This was really, and this I think happened over 3 days, and it was in a hotel, I think in Oshawa, and she told her story in her own words, with actually relatively little intervention from the police. And so for the first time, you actually saw Homolka and heard her in that voice, that little girl voice, and she, I think, completely exposed who she was. I mean, there was another tape that we obtained, which was her, also a police tape, which is her taking the police on a tour of the house, talking about what happened here and here and here. And she's dressed as a little schoolgirl and is not the slightest bit concerned about the horrific events that had occurred there and that she'd been party to.
Can you answer a question for me? Was any of the furniture damaged as a result of the investigation?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay, good, sorry, asking.
Amazing things happen on those tapes. She is dressed like a schoolgirl. At this time, she's a grown woman, right? She's dressed like a schoolgirl. She's speaking in this little schoolgirl voice.
And upstairs in the bathroom where they cleansed Kristen French's body of evidence, Homolka inquired after her perfume samples.
But I don't have any of that stuff.
So where are all those articles now?
Where Paul's lawyer took them.
You're saying Paul's lawyer took a number of articles from you?
Well, from what I understand, his lawyer took basically everything. Can I ask you a question?
I'm afraid I can't answer.
Can I have that book?
Questions.
My sister wants it. Or does that have to stay there?
That has to stay for now, but we can make those arrangements.
Okay, thank you.
The thing that stood out for me was the part where she says he brought, I believe it was Kristen French, home, and he served her a drink, and I'm paraphrasing here, and I was so upset because he served her booze in the glasses that we got for our anniversary, and I was really mad about that. So it's sort of like, let me get this straight, Karla. Your husband has brought home a girl that he's going to rape, torture, and murder. And the thing that bothers you the most is that they're drinking champagne out of a wedding gift?
Oh, and I was really mad too because when I took Buddy out, there were 2 champagne glasses on the dining room table. And we had these really expensive champagne glasses from France, which we never used. He had those out. The 2 of them had been drinking champagne from those glasses. I was really mad. This is stupid little.
Like, this says everything you need to know about her.
And I think that there was no question that in terms of a justice story, that that was one of the biggest stories of the 90s.